Hey everybody, I am going to pull some oracle cards for the week of April 14th, 2025. If this message is coming across your screen, it may be meant for you no matter what time it is. I do believe in divine timing. I am using the Starseed oracle card by Rebecca Campbell. This card set is really, really pretty. The images. There you go. Sort of. But the artwork on here is very beautiful. This week, we are starting with the pink full moon, which brought in a lot of energy on its own. This is a micro moon, and the sign is in Libra. It's a good time to release what you want to let go of. Any of those limiting beliefs that have been hanging on to you for dear life. It's a good time to recognize what they are and let them go. All right. So for this collective, we have all right, Starkeeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Seed the light by staying grounded. Correct. I remember how to do it now. So with this card, it's important for you to connect yourself to the earth this week. There are going to be situations that may try to get you wound up. So in those moments, it's important to get out of your head and connect back to earth. You can do that simply by one quick method that I like to do is just stand on your tippy toes for a minute, breathe in, and then drop down to your full foot and exhale. And that's a quick way. And then imagine yourself like connecting deep down into the earth, into the center of the earth. So this week, I feel like there may be some situations or some people that kind of get you a little tickled, get you a little annoyed, and it's going to be important to not react out of emotion, but to just kind of take that pause, take that reflective minute to anchor in before you react or you respond verbally. If you have these tools in mind before the situation occurs, you will be better off than having a reactive explosion in conversation. Because it's always hard to go to backpedal, right? It's always hard to backpedal out of a situation. So it's important that you try to stay level-headed this week. So you can do that by, again, grounding. You can not only the way that I just mentioned to you, but you can go outside and I don't know where you are, but just go barefoot, even if it's like for 30 seconds, because it will literally just ground you and bring you back down. If you have the opportunity to take a bath, you can also take a bath. You can pour some Epsom salts into the bath, or you can do a foot soak with Epsom salts. That's always good for you also to ground your energy. All right, so this card that's coming through now is You Are Not Alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. There may be some of you in this collective that are feeling a bit lost, a bit, I'm getting the word abandoned. It's important to remember that you are never truly alone. You yourself are always your best friend, your best ally. So it's important to remember that you are here for a purpose. You are here for a reason in this current timeline. These feelings will pass. They are a fleeting moment. And what I mean by that is it may last a few days. I'm feeling the number three. It may last a few days, but it is something that is just going to come and go. When you're in your feels, you'll be in your feels, but as it passes, you'll feel like, oh, okay, well, that was just another episode of me potentially not feeling my best self, but it's something that again will come and go. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. You're allowed to, obviously, I encourage you to feel your emotions and to sink into that to see what lessons are coming from that, what growth opportunities are there for you. But again, the whole purpose behind this card is to remind you that you always have a community of people who will support you, who will love you. It's a matter of reaching out, right? It's a matter of being open. It's a matter of being receptive. It's a matter of allowing people to say, are you okay? And actually answering instead of our, yeah, I'm fine mentality that most of us walk around with. Like, when you're feeling comfortable enough with the right people or the right person, you can let your guard down and express how you feel. You can also take this time to journal. And I know a lot of people say journal, but honestly, I do believe that journaling is super, super helpful, especially when you want to release and let go of things that may be bottling up inside of you, right? It's almost like you're talking to all the past versions of yourself and all of the future versions of yourself, and you are creating who you want to be through those journaling exercises. So just write whatever comes down to your paper, right? Whatever comes to your mind. It's like a brain dump. So you're letting everything go. And it's also a great way to work any situations out that you may not necessarily be able to work logically. Writing is just cathartic, and it actually is just an excellent way to really get your thoughts through clarity, with clarity. All right, for this week, I'm going to pull one more card. The full moon's energy is still live. It was well, I'm in New Jersey, so it was 8:22 last night, Saturday night. But again, it's funny. I just pulled a moon card, but actually, let's see. Maybe I should actually pull that card. All right, it's supposed to come out. So it's perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So this ties right into what I've said already. You might need to take the opportunity to have some reflection, to not take things personally. If something happens that triggers you, that makes you upset. So again, stay in that grounded energy so that if and when a situation or a conversation or a comment bothers you in a way that you feel like it's going to shift your energy, just sink back down into earth. Think before you speak, coming out of that grounded energy versus that reactive energy where we kind of lose control of our emotions. And then when you have time to reflect, like I said, mentioned before, possibly journaling, make sure that you are keeping an open mind as far as perspective, that none of this matters. Zoom out and then find that common ground. Find that common ground that you have with that person or that situation in order to move forward. The situation is going to clarify. It's going to correct itself. It's just a matter of, like I said, working through it, right? With life, we have obstacles and things that we have to work through on a regular basis, and this just might be one of those sticky weeks. But on the positive side, this is something that's going to easily be worked through. It's not going to be something that carries on into the next week. It's going to just be a little bump in the road. And these opportunities for growth happen and they come and they usually have a positive outcome, right? It's all about learning and growing and leaning into who we are as people. So I would just go with the flow. Just remember to ground yourself. Hopefully, if you have some great weather, you can also get outside and take a walk in nature, stand outside under the full moon if you have the opportunity to do so tonight. And drink lots of water. Getting a message. Drink lots of water. It's going to help you release things. It's going to help move any stagnant energy that may be resonating and sticking in your energy force and your body and your cells. So you really need that good cleansing of water. If you want to take it up a step, you can always add like, some lemon. You can have a cup of tea with honey, but water, water, water is your best friend. So it's super important that you're drinking as much water as possible, right? So set your goals. Here's my cat. All right, everyone. Out of here. Have a blessed week. I hope that this was a good message for you in regards to any insight that you could utilize throughout the week. And I hope you have a lovely day. Take care now. Bye.